Hello everyone, and this is Maven gonna be shoutcasting this game between Morrow and Maris. This was one of the games played at GameX in Sweden, and I'm just gonna be loading up in game and talk a little about that before everything gets settled. As I said, we're gonna be having Maris spawning as the yellow Terran in the bottom right position, and we're gonna be having Morrow spawning as the red Zerg in the top right. And like I said, this was played at GameX, the big mass in Kista, Sweden. So for those of you who missed that, I'm going to be commentating this again. I actually was the one who was allowed to commentate that, so it was really awesome. It was all just so fantastic. But either way, there was a showcase. It was 4 games. So I'm going to be casting all of them. And for those of you who wonder, Morrow wasn't Terran actually swapped to Zerg as of late. Just didn't think that his Terran play suited him, and said that it was too easy, he didn't practice but won stuff anyways. So we'll just have to see if his Zerg play is as good as his Terran was. And Mers from Team Dignitas might be pointing out that Morrow is currently playing for Mousesports. Just a little credit to those guys. And Mers is playing for Team Dignitas, where also Show plays. And a lot of good stuff coming out of them. They have a lot of teams, multi-gaming clan. Mousesports, of course, is also multi-gaming clan. And what I've seen for these two players, Mers pretty stable, been in the community for a long time, did play StarCraft before, and it seems like he's going to be going pretty standard, no proxies from his side. And back at Morrow Space, probably going to be getting a 15 hatch. Yeah, it seems like the drone is going to be moving out towards the natural expansion to get that up. But like I said, Morrow, you all know, we all love him. He did win the Intel Extreme Masters, so everyone who is a Sweden StarCraft 2 player knows about him. Most people do anyways, I do. And Mers has been a little bit, I mean, he's really good, but he hasn't really shown himself in the tournaments. He did come really far in the Inferno Online Cup. I mean, he just came so far, but in finals it was Morrow against Show, and the Show actually managed to take that one. But we see that Morrow is going to be taking a pool down at 16, I think it was. Maybe 15. Unfortunately, I didn't see that one. But we see the scout from Mers is going to be moving into Morrow Space to see that there's really not much going on. He's going to see that it did fast expand, but Mers isn't going to be able to do anything about it. He knows that it's going to happen, so he's just going to continue with his build order as it was. And we do see actually Reaper going to be coming out as the first unit. Very unorthodox. We haven't seen Reapers in a long time since the patch nerfed them. First it was the 5-second extra delay, and then it was that you can't get Reaper speed until you get a factory, and that rendered them almost useless in this matchup. And we do see Morrow going to be trying to chip away at the SCV. He's already lost 5 HP. And yeah, it seems like he's going to be able to retreat that. But if we look back at Morrow Space, he's currently just got up the hatch, and also got the pool up as well as the extractor. Probably going to be getting those. Mark my words, I was wrong. Thought it was going to go Banelings, but instead he throws down a Rochewarren. And back at Mara Space, we do see that Stimpack is going to be researched, as well as the commands that are going down. So he's really going to be going for that early expand, going to be getting that economy up and rolling. But if Morrow just tries to get a really early push, we see a little bit of harassment coming with that Reaper and SCV. I do think, yeah, he did get 1 kill with that SCV. And now tries to go for the Queen. Not that good. I mean, the Queen's really strong, but he's off creep. You can actually kite the Queen really well. And Reaper just going to be roaming around to see. You're just going to be using this Reaper to do a little bit of harassment, but mostly just scout out what's going to be coming out of Morrow Space. And if we look back at Morrow Space, he's going to be throwing down 2 more barracks just to be on the safe side. The command center is soon going to be up. We don't see anything else. Seems like he's just going to be going for that early bio ball to be able to defend. You see the Reaper trying to do some harassment inside the base of Morrow. Morrow hasn't gotten the second gas yet, so he's not going to be going for some early mutas or Banelings for that matter. Just going to be getting those roaches out so he can defend against any kind of early bio push that could come out of a Terran player. But Mercy's just going to be happily expanding. And we should be seeing 6 roaches popping out right now, as well as Stimpack from Mercy is soon going to be researched. And Mercy's actually going to be putting down 1 reactor and 1 tech lab here. So he's going to be trying to go for a couple of Marines as well. He do know that Banelings just squash these Marines, but he's going to be doing it anyway because they do so much damage to Zerglings, and Zergling versus Marauders alone is not really that effective. Back at Mars Base we are going to be seeing that metabolic boost, which also is known as Zergling speed getting upgraded, and Mer's actually going to be getting combat shield for that 10 extra HP on those Marines. And I really like this decision because that makes him so much more viable against Zerglings. But against Roaches, well, Roaches are just so damn good right now. They did get the buff with 1+ range latest patch, so that's why they're just more used. Probably more about the meta game than anything else. And we do see actually a Baneling Nest morphing in at Moral Space, so he's got half-done Baneling Nest, and that could really mean trouble for Mers because those Banelings do so much damage. I think if I'm right, they do 80 damage to bunkers, and we do have those Marauders going to be able to take damage from them because they're armored units, and they are the ones who take the least damage from Banelings. If we look here, we see a stream of Zerglings going to be running towards the Xel'Naga Tower, and we have one Zergling going to be scattered forward with my cannon. Just they don't want to go where I'm up, and he's going to be thinking, yeah, alright, so he's bunkered up a little bit. I better make some damn Banelings. And the Baneling Nest is already going to be up, and we should be seeing some Banelings morphing in right now. Or it's just going to be picking off this SB before doing that. So there we go, there's 7 Banelings, as I can see right there if I'm not stupid. Going to be morphing in right now. And for Mersa, we are just going to be seeing that stim pack already reserved. See combat shield I meant going to be soon done. And just going to be pumping on Marines and Marauders. And here we see the Roaches are going to be moving out first. We just see the Banelings a little bit behind. You do want the Banelings in front, but you don't want them getting picked off before anything else. So we go, the bunker is going to be able to decay. This one could go down the floor, but all the things are going to try to run past. They do want to hit all those Marines. He has unloaded everything in that, so that was a little bit of a mistake from all, but it's good not. The Banelings are just going to be breaking havoc, and the Roaches are going to be able to take care of the rest. And Mercer's going to force you to pull off SCVs to be able to defend against this. The Marauders are not going to be able to be enough right now. Those Marines aren't going to be able to defend against this. I think we see more Zerglings going to be streaming in from Morrow's side. And all the SCVs right now are going to be having to defend to be able to push this off. Because there's more Zerglings going to be running in. Doesn't look that good for Mercer right now, but he is going to be able to defend against it. But a couple of SCVs did go down before that happened. So really well defended by Mercer, and a really good, well-used push by Morrow there. As soon as he got those Banelings, he just ran in to destroy everything that Mercer had, army-wise at least. And we do see that more Banelings are going to be morphed in, a lot of Zerglings here as well. And there's the 2 additional Banelings going to be totaling 6 Banelings right here. And he, like I said before, he's going to be moving those Banelings from Zerglings are going to be roaming around, and he did his thing right there, and he could go bad. Just back at those player, a lot of Marines go down, and the Banelings are going to be trying to get off the res, but you know that it's just not going to be worth it. He's going to go to the MTV line instead. They're going to take down a lot of SCVs there. I think all the SCVs are going to be going down. There they go. And because he doesn't have any air unit, he is going to be able to float away with the old command. So once again, Mercy is going to be able to defend against this, and a huge amount of surveys here. Unfortunately, just going to be able to produce 2 more Banelings because he don't have the gas for it. He only got 1 gas right now, and actually going to be taken to Lair instead. So Morrow really thinking of the late game instead, and Morrow is actually going to be able to roll freely as the natural expansion. He's going to be able to take down this engineering bay and also taking down this refinery. Merce doesn't decide to go out. Still no more Banelings. He's only got 2 right now. Probably going to be saving up for Mutalisk, seeing as he is going to be getting tier 2. Good. Sorry about that. Could be getting Baneling speed, and of course Roach speed and all that good stuff. We do see a drop action going on, but Morrow did have the Xel'Naga Tower, so he's going to be able to spot it. We are going to be following this medevac and see how much damage he's actually going to be able to do, because this medevac needs to do a lot of damage right now. He can't just sit back and try to macro up, because Morrow is going to be able to be so much ahead instead. It's actually going to be dropping here. Really well done by Merce, because these Zerglings just was trying to get over here before the medevac came, but instead he's just going to be dropping here and kill him off, because they do have a sight with the medevac. And we do see that a Spire is going down, so we are going to see Mulus going down. Let's see what he's doing. He's going to be droning up instead, getting that economy going. Would actually like to see him putting down another expansion just to be able to produce even more Mutilates, get 2 more gas. We are going to have a Sterling standing over here to be able to defend against any drop. Most actually dropping on the high ground over here. And he is going to be able to take care of this road if he does see it. No, he's just going to be flying away towards the back of Morrow's base. Going to be able to drop an ass, do some drop action. There's no units right there right now. Berserkers are going to need to go forward as soon as he see, and at the same time, Mercy's going to be pushing forward with these units. But he's going to be steaming up, but it's not going to be that good because right now Morrow is just going to be able to go back. We do have a lot of English morphing, and this side we see the Marines are going to be taking care of them. I mean, the Sterling is going to be taking care of the Marines, and we do see that the Balins are already going to be gone, and see that he is going to be able to take care of them. There we go. A lot of the Sterling is going to be surrounding. It seems like the Mercy is going to be able to hand it. He has a lot of Rod is going to be taking damage, and here comes the Balin. He's going to be moving in to see how much damage he can actually do. It does seem like we're hitting the Marines like this also, and if these two can hit the target, no, they're actually going to be able to take 2, but not more, and that's going to be devastating for Morrow. He is going to be able to take care of that Overlord. Going to be taking down the second one. But Morrow just got so many overlords that he doesn't need to think about getting supply capped. And we see more Balins going to be morphing in, as well as a stream of Medivacs and Marine Marauders going to be coming in from Mers. There's some action going on. Those Balins are going to be able to take care of those Marines. Only 4 Marines managed to survive in the Medivac. But right now we see more Marine Marauders going to be coming in. We see Morrow throwing down an expansion in the midst of all this. And it seems like that Queen is going to be able to chunk away at that Medivac. And now we see a lot of Marine Marauders going to be coming in. He is going to be having to cancel all those Balins to be able to survive. But it doesn't seem like Morrow is going to be able to defend against this. He doesn't have enough Marine Marauders. He doesn't have enough Surgeons and Balins. He only got 3 Surgeons left. He has a lot of Surgeons in production right now. He does look at them. There's the GG. And Mercy is going to be able to take the first game. Whoa, we did see a lot of action going on. I was really thinking that Morrow had in the beginning with the Balins and Sterlings here. But, I mean, Mercy just pushing back with the bio push with the help of Medivacs. I'm Maven, your shoutcaster. You can find me on twitter.com/MavenCast if you want more streams. But this game is over and I'm out.